downloading and installing the driver for Mac and configuring. I'm doing for my Epson 2720 right now. So you go to Epson.com, you search your model of printer, you download your drivers, make sure it's the correct operating system here installed. I actually just downloaded this, so I don't know if it's going to download again or not. But regardless, I'll go to my downloads, and like I said, I just downloaded it. So it opens. If you're familiar with Mac, then you know how to install. If not, this is what comes up as it's a DMG file, and you drag, or you can double click. Everything's a little bit different. This is just saying I downloaded it for the internet. Yes, I want to open it and close this window out. Continue. You go through your normal. Always make sure that you read the end user license agreement. Make sure that you're installing drivers and utilities. Install. No, I don't want to participate. And I'm only doing that. I have multiple Epson printers installed multiple different ways. I have them both on Windows and on Mac. Everything's activated through Windows, so I don't need to reactivate it through Mac. And this is saying processing the installation package. And while I'm on here, I'm actually going to go back and go to, actually, I'm just going to open up a new icon. And since Valentine's Day is coming up, Valentine's Day, I'm just going to download an image so that I have it. Because unfortunately with Mac, and you have to enter your password. With Mac, Valentine's Day Canada. This one looks good. Save image as. Go to my downloads. Save it. Title's Valentine's Day. Go back to our software. It's installing it. I have no clue why Mac takes so long to install a printer driver. But this will show how to do it, and then hopefully everything installs right. This is actually an older Mac. This is an iMac that I'm on. And if I go into About This Mac, it's actually running Mac OS Sierra. This is the most recent version that I can install on this one. As you can see, it's a mid-2011. But this just shows you that Macs can last forever. At the time of this recording, if we look up here, since this is still doing its thing, it's Friday, February 4th, 10:31 a.m. If I open date and time preferences, it's actually date and time. It is actually February 4th of 2022. So as of today, this computer is 11 years old. I mean, yeah, that could be part of the reason it's having such issues installing the drivers, but unless you're on like a Mac M1 or something like that, that's the only way that I've seen this driver install fast. But it will go through, and it will go, you know, as you saw, from like 4 to 13, and then 13 to 21 to 26. It's just something that takes time. But it's very important to do. But Mac computers are different for the drivers than Windows, because in Windows you can simply go to System Preferences, Printers, select your printer, Printing Preferences, and access your drivers that way. We do have a video on here in the channel that shows all of that. I will make sure to put that down in the link description below. so that you can see the two of them compared. I'm actually hoping to be able to do a full series on Mac. I am in the video. I was using a free version of the software, and I just bought the full version. If you're wondering, I'm using Smart Recorder. It was literally $4.99. So that is going to allow me to do longer videos on this system. I normally use OBS, but this system I can't find one compatible with it. So the driver is installed. I think it fully installed before the video ended. It's going to printer setup, confirm, and whenever you're using an EcoTank printer, you want to make sure that your ink is charged before you plug it in and you go through this, turn it on and go through this setup, or you're going to have to do a power cleaning. This is already on my network. It's actually, I've been printing from it with this, but I do not have the Epson drivers, and I wanted to show you how to do it. So, I mean, this is done through wireless. Continue. It's already on my wireless network. Because like I said, I've been printing to this computer with my Mac with no issues. But I want to show you guys how to be able to do the drivers. Plus, I have it installed on my Windows and everything. This is my normal one. It is not my Sublimation printer. So you select already on network. It found it. Continue. We got to start network setup, even though it's already found it. So this is sort of kind of a bit redundant, but it's the way Epson makes you do it. Before you can print, you need to add to the printer queue, select Epson series driver, use the drop down box. Okay, so select your product. And yes, I'm going to go through all of this. So we are here, use. This is where I think a lot of people are not getting it proper. Because if you read the directions here, it says that you have to choose their driver set here and then add printer. Would you like to create a new printer? Yes, I will. Now it's going to say Series 2. So you need to make sure that that is the printer you're selecting to be able to configure your drivers. I do not need to print a test page. I know that it works. Now it's going to launch product registration. As I said, I've already have this system, this printer on my system. Here's the Epson registration. So this thing was registered the beginning of last year when I purchased it. So connect solution, internet. No, I don't need to do that. Click close on that. So now we're going to pull up Affinity Photo. And we're going to open that Valentine's file that I just... Valentine's. Did it not go there? There it is. Valentine's. Open. So here's our image. So now in Mac, to set the drivers, you have to go to Mac, Print, and then most of the time it's going to show up like this. So you click Show Details, and then you get this down here that comes up. So you go to Color Matching. You can do Epson or Color Sync. Epson Color Control seems to work fine for me no matter what I do. You go to Paper Handling. Oops, sorry, it's not Paper Handling. Where is it? Maybe it's Print Setting. Print Settings gives you media type. Here is where you're going to want to go to Premium Presentation Matte. Print quality, you can have quality or high quality. If you're noticing that you're getting pizza wheel marks and you're on high quality, go to quality. Here is also where you can click mirror image so that you don't have to remember to mirror it, because most things in Sublimation you need to mirror. But like I said, this is my standard printer, so I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to cancel out of that. So that walks you through how to install and configure. You will have to go through and configure. And actually, I don't think I had the proper printer selected. Yes, I did. Series 2. This is where you make sure of your printer. This is the original. If I click on here, you notice how I don't have the same settings because the driver isn't installed for it. So it does make a difference in which one you do. So thanks for your time. Thanks for visiting Sublimation Sleuths. Make sure to click the give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe so you get more videos. There will be links below. Thank you once again.